Good evening, friends. There's a lot going on in this world this week, so I'm going to get right into it. First, I would like to thank all my subscribers, and I'd like to thank all the Patreons. Now, I don't have many Patreons, and I haven't been as good, but I'm going to start putting stuff on Patreon at least once a week. I'm thinking about adding a tier. That will be an Ask Jamie tier, and that'll be it. And that'll probably be for the more adult stuff. I'm going to start having guests on here. So let's just get into it. I'm just going to get right into it. I have a whole list here. I'll start light. This is what's going on in California right now. Let me show this to you. Coming through you.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
I think one of you guys go see what car they're driving, get the license. Get the license plate in the car. License plate.
Get the car, get the car. Yeah, no se puede, ¿no? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What is the security guard not doing? What is the security guard not doing?
Come on, pega mais, isso. Don't come back to the store. Of course not.
Don't come back to the store. So this video is making the rounds. It's now not a smash and grab. Remember smash and grabs? I would smash and grab. Run. It's more like a browse and grab or a grab and trot. You know, it's not my joke. It's Randy Lubis, very funny comedian. One of my buddies. I should get him on the pod. And he said they don't prosecute in California, I think, up to $950. So he always says, does someone want to go on a $949 shopping spree with me tomorrow? That's his joke. That's hilarious. And it's pretty much what it is. Like, these dudes just walk in. Look, let's look at the positivity of it. They're not violent. They're grabbing liquor. They're probably going to resell that shit. There was no shooting, no killing, no violence. Okay, there's the upside. I thought it was Beverly Hills, but I don't know. It looked like a Vons, unless it was like it wasn't a Gelston's. It looked like maybe it could have been like a Shala Gourmet or something. I don't know. But anyway, whatever it is, they go in. There's absolutely no violence. But there's absolutely no fucking stopping either. There's absolutely no interference. I mean, look, here's the fucking deal. Like, there's a lot going on in this thing. I don't know if this is happening everywhere else. I'm assuming it is. It is, actually. It is. I'm going to get to that next video. But there's just so much violence on Instagram and, like, these videos. And it's fucked up because I clicked a couple. And then once you click, like I said, I got out of asses. I don't see asses as much. And then I clicked on a violent. And now I'm seeing fights. I don't want to see fights. And then I clicked on Leo. And now I'm seeing a lot of Leos. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on what you click on. But so maybe it's the same and I'm just seeing it because they keep feeding it to me, but I don't want to see it. But I do see this stuff a lot. The security guard is doing nothing. That's insane. Okay, I was at Ralph's on Sunset about 2 weeks ago. Dude looked like a homeless dude. Goes out and he has a fucking big-ass bottle of Tito's, but Ralph's is smart. They put like a fucking padlock on it. Big security guard. A big dude. He walks out and he goes, no. And he goes, and just grabs it. And he goes, take a walk. That's insane. So this dude, you know, he's got a little fucking dirt on his face and stuff like that. Who grabs it? And the guy's like, oh, I don't know. Security guard's a big dude. Low-key Michael Clark Duncan. You know what I mean? He was big. And he just grabbed it and said, no. And walked it back. That's like a super security guard in these times. You know what I mean? In the 90s, he would have grabbed him. He would have sat him down. He would have did paperwork. He would have called the police, all this stuff. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I guess Gavin Newsom and all our politicians basically stopped fucking persecuting people up to $950. And they're like, I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why people believe that happened. I know why I believe it happened, but I can't say it. But you know why. It's like, come on, man. That's a partial chaos maker, right? Like, what are you doing? So I'm assuming it's happening in other cities, but our beautiful city. So in Ralph's, which is in the most intense part of Sunset, they're actually doing good. They're policing people at Ralph's. God bless them. I mean, that's rock and roll Ralph's. And anybody who knows. And the security guards stop people there. But they don't do anything crazy to them. They just tell them to keep walking. But you used to get written up. You used to like be detained. This was a crime. You had to go to the station. Like this was, if you stole something at Gimbel's in Philly, it was a crime. Now, this other security guard, I get it. You don't want to get shot if you don't have a gun, I guess. But low key, what are we paying you for? And these dudes are just brazen, desperate. They look pretty healthy, broke. I mean, they had some stuff on that looked terrible. Maybe they know. Maybe they don't give a fuck. Maybe it's a dare. Maybe it's TikTok. Or maybe they just know that they're not going to get fucking persecuted. And you got the lady there. She's like, get the license plate. And the other guy's like, don't come back to the store. Oh, thanks, bro. Okay. It's a real, don't come back to the store, man. There's at least 4 people there. I mean, do I want somebody to do that on my watch? No. But if there was violence, then you have to jump in. You got to jump in. Is it worth risking something for, stopping somebody, grabbing a bunch of Reese's? But there are going to be some other videos you're going to see. But it's getting crazy out there because people are being over aggressive. And you got these other, some people are getting killed. Some of these burglars don't realize that people are not playing anymore. And they're fucking, stabbing people. Like the owners of stuff, like they're jumpy. People are getting fucking stabbed. Like the amount of violence that's going on right now is insane. But it's just like, come on, man. Like, I've been broke in my life, and I get it, but you're not stealing like eggs or cheese or milk. You're stealing a bunch of liquor. You're being that type of thief. You know what I mean? You're not doing it out of desperation. You're doing it because you want to eat a drink or upsell the bottles. But if you needed bread and cheese and stuff, I get it. But that's in the middle of the day. Morning, I think it was. Look at this one. This one is cray-cray too. This one's really cray-cray. It says, brazen thieves rob coffee shop customers at gunpoint across from police defender Tiffany Cabin's office. Wow. Now this is fucking doubly brazen. This is doubly brazen. Ooh. Looks like he's got a semi-automatic. So these dudes, that's the other coast. Or that's what's happened on the left coast. That's Queens. And I love Queens. Queens is like, they say, got the best cuisine in the world because it's got a mix of so many different, ethnicities of food. Is that the way you say it? There's just a lot of different food. But Queens is not, it's not supposed to be gangster anymore. It's more gentrified. Here's another good thing. This is the world we live in. No one was shot. So that's good. This dude pulls up what looks like a baby semi-automatic. One dude and another dude on a motorcycle. Like it's fucking a crazy-ass, lawless third world country. And he just fucking rolls up, points it at the people. I guess they give over some jewelry and they leave. I mean, thank God. But can you imagine? Like, I would sit in Queens all the time and have a coffee. I've done it. I've definitely sat in Queens and had a sandwich at a cafe. I wouldn't think twice of sitting outside at a cafe on a summer day in Queens. The irony is that lady Tiffany Cabin, I don't know, some congresswoman or some shit, she wants to defund the police. Now, that was either set up to show her that she's dumb or it was actually just crazy irony. But they fucking rob people right there. When I was in South Africa, I used to keep my phone on a table and I would be eating here. So outside people would walk by and they would say, no, mate, no, bro, put it over there. Grab it and put it over there. And you move the phone. I said, why, nigga? They will grab it very quickly. That is multiple streams of money in there. They'll take out the precious metals. They'll reuse the SIM card. This dude explained it all to me. And that's South Africa. That's the good part of Africa. I'm not saying there's not other good parts of Africa. What I mean is what you would feel somewhat safe in. When I got to South Africa, it's almost a 23-hour flight. You stop somewhere in France for a couple hours. You get a plate of brie. You get off, you're completely wrecked. First thing I want is a coffee. I don't know what day it is. I had a driver. He's got a little Luger on his ankle. And I'll never forget it. I got off and I go, hey, bro, can we get a coffee? Because I want to get a coffee. And I go, it's cool, right? Because I heard it's a little dangerous. Nobody gonna rape you. Nobody gonna rape you. That's what he said. First fucking words. I was like, oh, yeah, I just want a fucking coffee. He's like, nobody gonna touch your butt. He had a fucking little gun. He had a machete. That's real. Ubers keep machetes in South Africa too. And he let me know that no one was gonna rape me. And he took me to a little coffee shop. And I was like, thank you. I wasn't thinking that. Why I'm lucky I do what I do, because I get to see the rest of the world. And that's what people sometimes don't have perspective. And so it's funny. It's fucked up. I mean, I do it as a joke and people laugh, but like, it's intense. You know what I mean? So it's like this is getting like, if you go to certain parts of Africa, like up by the Congo and such, you will never wear jewelry. That's what they always told me. If you go past a certain part of Botswana or wherever, or Mozambique, we started getting towards the Congo. We're very lucky. A breakfast sandwich at Dunkin', a breakfast bacon wrap. So what we're seeing is, bizarre shit. That's not that, but it's getting in that weird area. Terrible story about Anne Heche. Terrible story. Very sad. I didn't know her. I work with people that work with her. I worked with people that knew her. Great actress. Classic, classy movie star looks and a great actress. And had quite a run, and then started, getting out of movies and more into TV and such. And I heard, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff written about her. She wrote in her book. There was a lot of personal demons that she had to deal with, a lot. And she was a warrior. She paved the way, though, in terms of like her and her biggest relationship. I mean, she dated a lot of actors, but she also dated Ellen for a long time. They were in a serious relationship, and that was a big, and, 2 women. Her at the height of her movie stardom, dating publicly. I mean, that was trailblazing. But this thing that happened is just it don't smell right? Like, well, first of all, there's the pictures of her. She's in her Mini Cooper, and she's like, and there's all these different mixed reports saying she was on drugs, she had fentanyl or something in her system, or she was on drugs, and people said she was fighting to get sober. But like, I look at her in these movies, she had these different Lifetime movies, and she looks very clean and she doesn't look very like she aged much. She looks like she takes care of herself. I don't know. Something happened. I don't know all the details, but she goes and hits somebody's house, pulls out of it, and the next thing you know, there's a Ring camera that catches her down on Mar Vista, which is like, residential, and fucking flying past this thing. And then she just goes tragically into another house. It catches on fire. I don't know if the women died. I don't think they died. And she's fucking on fire, and they gotta fucking just grab her and pull her out. But you saw the video, right?
Oh my gosh, he's completely alive. That was going on the other side of the vehicle.
Look, so they're pulling her out. This is what's crazy. So they pull her out. They said she couldn't breathe. There's so many mixed details here. But they pull her out. And then they're wheeling her, and then like a fucking zombie, she's like, and she gets out. Now, I was reading different reports on it, but it looked like her back was highly burned. People were saying, where are the burn marks? Well, it looks like her whole back is just completely purple. But here's what's crazy. They pronounced her dead. She wasn't dead. They put her on a stretcher. What's weird is, what's this stuff on her face? It looked like she had a white face mask, like a mask you would wear when you're getting a facial. And it doesn't look like she was wrapped up. It looked like she was in a body bag. Now, maybe they covered her all up, and that's what you do when someone's burnt. You immediately wrap them up, and maybe her face was just a little bit exposed. But it looked like her face was covered in a mask. So then she comes up, and they literally push her. It don't look good. I don't even know if I should talk about it. It doesn't look good. Look, it's just, then she goes in the hospital. They put her on a vent, I think. She goes into a coma and dies. Look, I'm not a medical professional by any means. I know something about the funeral business because my best friend had it. I know something about the body and after surge. And I know that maybe her body was in such shock that possibly she could have just woke up and that's all nerves. Just like that seems plausible to me. There's a lot of speculation around this. It's shocking. It's so sad. My heart goes out to her family, her children, these young men. I can hope they find peace someday. I hope Anne finds peace in the next life, wherever she goes. But that's just weird. I don't know what's on her face. Crash 1, drive away. Drive away at an insane speed. Crash 2, fire. Crash 3, go on a stretcher. Looks like a body bag. Pull out of the body bag, pushed back in. Her hair looked good. Like it didn't look like it was burned and matted, but she had something on her face. Now, if her face was burnt, maybe they put something to try to save. I don't know. It didn't look like gauze. And that dude just went, poof, which, I mean, again, he could be trained for insane things. I don't know. But people can get up. They can start fucking grabbing your gun. Who knows? You have to just subdue the patient. So it could be very simple and medical, but there's just a lot of weirdness around it. And now there's a ton of speculation. And I hope that we get the answers. I don't even know how she died. I think they're saying she died of a sternum. I think they're saying she died of sternum impact. She was burned badly, supposed to be unconscious, but became conscious, in a coma. I think she died of sternum impact. That's what the coroner said. This is not, No, she's fucking covered. She's fucking covered. She is covered. They pull her out. Wow, okay, let me go back to this. They pull her out. Oh, it looks like her leg is badly burned. Her face is covered. These guys, and she comes up. In fact, there was a belt. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I don't think people are reporting this right. Oh, fuck. I don't know if that's skin or a shirt, but it doesn't look... Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is saying the same thing. The strap was over. She was allegedly under the influence of cocaine and possibly fentanyl. The department said that her blood test came up positive for both substances, which is not good. All right, look, I don't know. I mean, it looks like she definitely had some substance abuse issues. There's some fucking weird shit going on.